because it'll allow Goku to remain on the battlefield for a very long time. The unique gauge also fills up extremely fast when you're charging ki, so even if it becomes a 1v3 battle, this is the kind of character that can give you hope and make you think, I can do this. Also, being able to seal the enemy's strike arts every time when faced with an enemy is also very useful. It's especially strong against melee-focused parties where it can almost make it impossible for them to fight back. It's definitely not a situation I'd want to find myself in.
We also introduced the new full power battle mode last month.
差一点没赶上。
Scream difficulty yet?
Yeah, I have, but it's been a pretty tough battle to fight through. Although it's honestly so hard that I lost several times in the process. It's been a while since I've lost in an event battle, so it's kind of refreshing actually.
It takes a bit of trial and error, but that difficulty means it feels great when you finally win. When I play it, I realized that you have to focus on competition and stopping the boss ultra burst attack.
不一样的
Absolutely correct. The basic strategy is to save your Rising Rush Z and all-out rush attacks until you see the gauge and countdown that appears when the enemy starts to use their Ultra Burst.
With that, let's move on to our first segment, Answer Them or Resident Beginner Quiz.
We had our 60 million users campaign last month, and one of the things I'm really pleased with is that we saw an increase in the number of new users. So, we've decided to have a little quiz focusing on some Legends fundamentals that we want to help everybody keep in mind as they keep playing. I hope you'll all play along and see if you can get all the questions right.
这是在游戏中的问答吗？哦，不是。
With that,
但是用英文的。
Let's move on to the questions. The Resident Beginner Quiz start now.
Question 1. In the hyperdimensional co-op, if you perform an assist while your buddy is being attacked, your link percentage will greatly increase.
那么这个到底有什么
Question 2. In raid battles and hyperdimensional co-op,
这要怎么回答他
Shallot because Shallot has an elemental advantage.
Hello， 晚上好，饮料。
Question 3. In hyperdimensional co-op, if you tap the screen 3 times in quick succession, you will taunt the boss and increase the amount of aggro that you draw.
他没有把中文的翻译给翻完全。
Question 4. You can exchange excess Rising Souls for Zenkai Souls at the exchange shop.
True.
Question 5. You cannot disable PvP message notifications.
可以耶，这个可以吧？
Question 6. In full power battle, it's best to use your Rising Rush Z as soon as it's ready. Last question. You can set your own comrades for full power battle on the friend screen from the main menu.
哎，这个我真的不知道哎，可以吗？
Okay, question time is over.
I'm sure our veteran players
应该可以吧
breeze through all of those. We're going to go through the answers now, so this will be a good chance for any skilled players to use this as a review, and for anyone who's just starting out to learn something new. Question 1 was true. If you perform an assist while your buddy is being attacked, your link percentage will increase. Increasing your link percentage will cause your key recovery speed and arts card draw speed to increase after the enemy's shield breaks. So make sure to use the assist system as much as possible.
I think most players know what link percentage is, but there are a lot of who don't know what effect active when you increase it.
That is very true.
已经有情报会出那个17号和18号了。
Draw speed means that after the shield breaks, you can unleash a bunch of attacks one after another. This is especially crucial in the extreme difficulty, where it really pays off to use assist as much as you can. Next, question 2. This answer is false. The strongest characters to challenge raids and co-op with are the battle bonus characters for each event. Since bosses on extreme difficulty in hyperdimensional co-op have the dark element, that does mean that Shallot has an elemental advantage. But ideally, you should still use battle bonus characters.
你看不到字幕吗？是我没有调好，还是你自己看不到？
Just try to use battle bonus characters as much as you can. Next, question 3. This answer is false. In order to use taunt, you need to tap the taunt icon.
If I'm ever under attack and my body taunt the enemy, I always think, oh, this person knows what cop is all about.
So, next up
如果
is
真的是出
question
17号和18号的话，
4.
确实是可以存石头，我觉
You
得
can。exchange any excess rising souls for Zenkai
除非你是
souls
主 man
at
那
the
个人
recycle
造
center
人的
in the，
不然的
exchange shop.
话好像
There's a limited number of ways to get your hands
不用那
on
么急着
Zenkai
去
souls
抽，
directly.
就
But
等周年
you
活
can
动比较
collect
好
as。many rising souls as you want in bonus battles and then exchange them at the recycle center. Moving on, here is question 5. This answer is false. If you change your PvP message notification settings to off by going to the options and choosing other, then you will no longer receive message notifications.
I guess some people want to see messages from other people while others don't.
Yes, that's why it's made optional. Feel free to change
现
your
在
settings
其实
to
蛮
your
多人就是
preference.
会传那种嘲讽的图片，如果真的不喜欢的话，可以把那个关掉。
This answer is false. We kind of touched on this at the beginning, but stopping the enemy's ultra burst attack in full power battle is critical. So, we strongly suggest that you save your Rising Rush Z for when the boss starts preparing for an ultra burst attack, and then use it then.
In hyperdimensional cop, it's common to use your Rising Rush after the enemy shield breaks. But for full power battle, you should use it to avoid getting hit with an ultra burst attack.
And lastly, the answer to question
中文字
7
幕跟不
is
上它的英
false.
文呢，
You can
有
set
点
your own comrades from the
有点
comrade
不好看。
settings located at the very top of the screen in full power battle. So make sure to set your comrades so your friends and fellow guild members can use them.
Exactly. That brings us to the end of the question and answers. How many were you able to get right? We actually got some of today's questions from the written test located on the official site. There are 30 questions in total that you can use to nail down the fundamental of legends. So check it out and try to get 100%.
天哪，玩个游戏还要考试啊！
Update info.
So we'd like to start off by sharing the following with you. We will soon be offering a Spanish language option in Dragon Ball Legends.
This is great news for Spanish-speaking players.
哦，
I like
所
to
以
think
原
so.
本没有
So
西
we
班牙
want to
语
make
哦。
sure Legends is as easy to play for as many people as we can, so that they can truly appreciate how great it is for themselves. With that in mind, of course, we've been working to make Spanish available for everyone.
When is it set to be implemented?
We're aiming to provide this by the end of May, so please wait just a little bit longer. And by all means, we hope you'll enjoy the story mode in Spanish when it is available. You can access the story from the archives, so even if you're caught up in all the latest chapters and
希
content,
望是误
go
犯
ahead and，
我
replay
也
any part you
希望
can.
是误犯。不过我觉得比较有可能会跟宇宙生存片有关系吧，我觉得应该会。
Guess what we have for you
但
today?
是刚才已经有人说是17号和18号了。
Fusion Android 13 is getting a Zenkai awakening.
I bet players with Android parties are super excited to hear this.
No doubt. We'd like to tell you a little about this character's abilities for now. After Zenkai Awakening, Fusion Android
合体13号全开耶，该不会真的是出17号和18号吧
When you unlock all the unique abilities, Fusion Android 13 will recover Ki and draw a Strike Arts card when entering the battlefield. All this, and an overall increase to endurance, makes this character reliable in a pinch. Please give the Zenkai Awakened and Powered Up Fusion Android 13 a try.
I think
Hello，
it's
植树
time to move
我也
on
超
to
想
the
睡的
info that
其实我刚才才想到，现在有直播哎。
So take a look at this.
So you'd better make this fun.
哦，真的哎，真的是17号和18号哎。
Go ahead and run.
I'll do it. I guess I can play with you a bit. I'm coming. Say goodbye.
Ready? Let's go.
Yeah. Now die! Time to end this.
It was fun. It sucks to be you right now.
You are not surviving this.
糟糕，看起来好像没有那么诱人。
And Android 18 will take the stage as Legends' second tag character.
I'm sure many of you thought there might be more tag characters, and well, here we are. The major special ability of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, the tag character that we released during last year's Legends Festival, was reversed element fractures. But what kind of special ability will Android 17 and 18 have?
So, this tag character will have reverse elemental factors just like Goku and Vegeta. Specifically, Android 17 will be red, and 18 will be reverse red.
It's been a while since we had a red Legend Agreement character.
That is right. It's been difficult to use red characters in the current meta, but we think this might shake things up in the PvP. Now, let's take a closer look at their abilities. Our second ever tag character, Android 17 and Android 18, is a ferocious range type attacker. They possess a whole host of amazing offensive abilities, such as constantly active endurance nullification, and damage increases when landing strike or blast arts hits. 17 and 18 also both have special cover changes against blast arts, so neither of them is a slouch in the defense department.
这只角色其实蛮微妙的，因为有的人就是很喜欢那个人造人的那标签，然后在这个时期出啊，其实是真的蛮劝退的，因为现在要存那个周年活动啊，老实说出这一只角色确实是比较不会想要去抽。
If you want to deal serious damage, switch to 18. That's the most effective way to use this new tag character.
Whenever you hit with a strike or a burst out, you'll get a boost to damage. That's a pretty powerful unique.
然后他们两只刚好又是人造人的标签，所以他们没有带来一个双人角色该有的那种加成能力，就是不一样的标签。比如说17号如果跟佛利扎的话，就会有最凶恶一组，还有人造人，这个就很棒。
So we've introduced some new characters, and that would normally bring us to the end of the show. But we still have some more information to share.
17号和18号作为第二组的双人角色啊，这个效益是真的没有那么多，就是比较低一点。
Ahead of the release of Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, Legends
顶多就是可以多组上一个什么女孩标签吧，其他的好像也没有什么太特别的。
Players can play up to 100 summons for free. You can get one consecutive summon ticket each day for up to 10 days.
也没有什么再生，也没有什么
Make sure you log in during the
赛亚
campaign
人
and get
好
loads
可
of
惜的一个
carry
双人
those
角
free
色，
summons.
真的非常可惜。
The login bonus has powered up with even more rewards, meaning you can get a bunch of chrono crystals and energy tanks.
Superhero， 这是 Superhero 吗？他已经开始送那个卡片了哎，还不错哎，已经在宣传了。嗯，不会吧？电影版的新角色出来了
Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 from Dragon Ball Super Superhero are both coming to Legends.
These characters will be appearing in the new movie, but you'll have a chance to play as them in Legends first.
Exactly. We wanted to get them into the game as soon as possible for
天啊
everyone to enjoy. So, the entire Legends
好
team is
快
working
哦
very hard
太
to
快
bring
了
you
吧
life. Their abilities are going to be very powerful too. Let's take a look. Gamma 1 is an attacker that excels in stringing together blast arts combos. Every time Gamma 1 faces an enemy, its blast damage will increase, and anytime it fires off a blast arts attack, its critical rate will increase too.
但是
Upon activating a special arts, strike arts cards will turn into blast arts cards. And blast arts cost
还看不出来这只角色强不强啊，就是
start off an engagement with a special
要
arts
用过以后
to
才
deal
知道。
blast damage to the enemy.
不过应该是那个吧，应该是
it'll increase critical rate.
免费角色对不对
Attacking when your critical rate is already high will almost certainly inflict a huge amount of damage. Plus, Gamma 1 also has an ability that restores ally health every time the enemy uses a special move arts, which means this character can reliably protect your other battle members even when on standby. Gamma 2 is a strike attacker that specializes in dealing critical damage. When the enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield, it'll decrease the enemy's sustained damage cut effects, while increasing this character's critical.
这应该是免费的，
Special move
我觉得应该是免费的。
increase critical damage. So even if the enemy tries to cover change against it, you might still be able to.
说真的，在还没看过电影版以前，如果推出这个角色是抽卡的话，那确实是蛮大胆的，应该会没有人想去抽，因为根本不知道这只角色的魅力在哪里啊。
This character can take the offensive even more aggressively as the battle progresses. Gamma 2 can also shorten ally substitution counts and seal all of the enemy's main abilities, so there's a real variety to the different playstyles you can use. I hope you'll all grab these characters and give it a try for yourselves.
Gamma 1's special art looks so strong.
It definitely is. You can recover ki and reduce the cost of blast arts, so Gamma 1 is an easy character to combo with. Gamma 1's main ability will also increase arts card draw speed by 1 level, allowing for even greater combo.
看来这一次的主题就是人造人了。
Very fun and easy to play with. Also, looking at Gamma 2's special move, which buffs critical damage inflicted, and its special arts, which nullifies its unfavorable element factors, it's easy to see that Gamma 2 is a character who specializes in offense.
Which reminds me, during this campaign, you can get Gamma 1 Z power from the special mission we prepared. We hope you'll all be looking forward to it. And now we are finally to the end of today's reviews and stuff. We hope you're excited for Legend's second tag character as well as the moving tie-in campaign.
The excitement in Legends is really starting to heat up this year.
结束了。
We have another feedback update full of smaller improvements planned, and we're also hoping to share that and more with all of you next month.
Review 其实是有点
Yes, please. Let's meet again in the
有
next
点
Reveals
没有那么
and
精
Stuff.
彩了，
Bye.
比较可惜。不过最后出来这个伽马1号、伽马2号还不错。好，那这一次呢，我应该还是会多少抽一点这个人造人17号和18号。
So you'd better make this fun.
但是我不会抽太多，我想要把那个石头多留在那个周年活动再抽。
Come on, Gohan. Go ahead and run.
一方面也是因为我比较少玩人造人的标签啦，这个人造人标签我比较少用。
I'm coming.
然后就像我刚才说的，作为一个协力角色来说，他们2只都是人造人，没有额外多出其他标签来进行使用，确实是比较可惜，真的比较可惜。
Time to end this.
It was fun. It sucks to be you right now.
You are
这种
not
协力角色最好的状态大概就是2种不同的种族来进行一个组合是最好的。那这个角色呢，真的是
I'm sure
作为协力角色是效益最低的。
characters and well, here we are. The major special ability of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, the tag character that we released during last year's Legends Festival, was reversed element factors. But what kind of special ability will
这只可以拿来玩未来队，确实可以哦，应该也可以。 不过现在有一个那个队长机制啊，其实好像也想要玩什么队伍都可以，就是这只应该比较难吃到 Zen 开 buff 而已，其他的应该是比较没什么问题。 好，那各位，今天呢我们就到这里啦。看来我们这一次就是人造人17号和18号的协力角色，这2天呢应该就会出来了。那我们就之后再来抽卡喽。那各位就先这样，晚安了。还好不是在爆裂，可是爆裂早就出过了。爆裂出过了啦。
They're easy-to-use abilities that are fitting of the Legends
各位晚
Limited
安，
moniker.
时间也晚了
On top of
早点
that,
睡。
17 excels at
拜拜
health recovery and is able to reduce the enemy's ki, resulting in a character that is well balanced between attack and defense. 18 on the